Northwood fans here after Dig Pink weekend wraps up. Northwood with another 3-0 win over Saginaw Valley State. Coach Koth, first set real sloppy. Both teams really kind of putting a lot of balls in play, but they had a big lead. You guys kind of came back and won that set. And then so often in volleyball, it's hard for them to bounce back from that.
Yeah, I think, it was kind of what I kind of expected. I expected Saginaw to come in, rivalry match, be very competitive, have a lot of energy. We didn't, we had senior day stuff as well. So it takes, sometimes on senior day, it takes you a little while to get into the flow of play. And that's what I think kind of happened there a little bit. It's also been a little bit of our MO, and it's one of the things I'm concerned about with us is that we tend to slowly start. And we did that today, but we started to tighten it up a little bit. And then it was kind of typically what I thought, that when it got pressure time that we were executing and they weren't.
Well, yeah, you hit 0-65 in the first set, but then 423, 324, and really again, we always talk about them wearing down, but I mean, like, you have to dig that many hard hit balls. It can be tough for an opposing team.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit wearing down, but I really just think that we started to really tighten up with our execution. I mean, and that has been the positive side of our MO. When we start out a little sloppy, a little tense, when we recover from that, we usually end up doing pretty well, and you can see that in the progression in every statistical category from that point on. Serve, attack, dig, defense. I mean, we're much tighter and gain confidence in each set, and that's kind of what happened today.
And you look, every time we seem to talk about serve receive a lot, and again, 10 aces today, although 5 of them were off the net. Nice little break for you guys today, but big serve receive was huge, because even when you didn't get aces, you were putting them in spots that put them at a disadvantage offensively.
Yeah, I think that we did a real nice job with serving today, and that's one of the strengths of this team, and it's one of the things that we live and die by, because we aren't the top blocking team in the league, so we have to give ourselves some kind of advantage, and that comes off the serve and the attack. And if we can get a team out of system, that only helps out our blocking and helps our defense dig in transition.
Look at some of these other stats. Julia Pakamenko was real quiet in the first set, and then suddenly she finishes with 15 kills. Sort of a microcosm of your team is when she got going, you guys really took off today.
Yeah, she really was, but I think you could look at each one of the individuals and say the exact same thing today. Each one of them kind of a little slow start and kind of worked their way into it. And, we had timeouts in that first set, and, during play, we were saying just be calm, just be patient, execute, but compete. And that's the most important thing against Saginaw that we do, is that we compete hard.
Now, Tuesday night, Hillsdale comes to town. Chargers have been on a big roll. Their last loss was actually against you guys at their place. It's going to be a big challenge for you guys.
Yeah, I think it's a big challenge. I think they're going to come in with a lot of confidence. They're a good team. They're also a young team, though, so coming on the road, playing against us, that's going to be a big challenge for them. I'm sure they'll be very well prepared. Chris is a great coach, and he's going to have that team extremely prepared to play us. But I think this one is one that we're not going to get a slow start. I think we'll be ready to go.
Well, you guys are now 19-5 overall, looking for your 20th win this season. Another nice side note, 13-0 in the GLIAC, still in first place. Tim Koth, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching.